For my piece for Trumpet and Electronics, I really wanted to explore the timbres and textures of trumpet sounds and to take advantage of this interplay between the loudspeaker system and the performer in the space. So the piece grew out of the possibilities that were available in the trumpet and what we could do with them, taking them into the computer and processing them. So Bede Williams came down in May and he recorded some sessions in our studios here, and we used some ambisonic surround sound microphones. We placed one in the center of the room and 4 microphones around the room, and so we were able to capture in our recording his movement in and around the space. So that is reflected in the recordings that we captured. I took those recordings and I chopped them up, edited them and processed them to highlight certain frequencies, certain tones within the texture of the trumpet, and to really expand and draw them out. I then wrote a kind of rough guide for his performance, but the idea is that he in the space is able to interact live and improvise around what's going on. So the electronic part of the piece provides a structure that he can respond to, but each time he'll perform it will be a different version of the piece will be heard. So it's always quite exciting. You never know quite how it's going to sound when he's performing. And so the electronic parts, yeah, they highlight certain harmonics, certain frequencies within the trumpet. And because all of the sound materials come from the trumpet itself, there's this perfect blending with the sound of the live trumpet in the space. As the sound moves from the loudspeakers into the room, sometimes it will fuse with the live sound of the trumpet itself. And so there'll be this blending effect that sometimes you'll not know where the trumpet ends and where the electronics begin. So the idea of the piece is that Bede will move through the space, and as he does, the sounds are also moving through the space, and there's this occasional moments where the sound will just coalesce into one essence, and at other points it will break apart and float around independently. And sometimes you'll get a call and response, you'll get a sound of a trumpet coming from one direction, and if you have got your eyes closed, it may be difficult to tell whether it's really him playing it in the room or whether it's coming from the loudspeaker.